What up, and welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. I have a matchup today of Blue Buggy into Green Purple Luffy. This is a very tough matchup. Playing my good friend Kev Cash. Quickly want to shout out my Maristicks from the Discord for providing new leader arts that I've been using. They don't have the sample on them. They don't have the watermark. It looks much cleaner, much nicer. Thank you for providing those. Won the dice roll. We're going first. This is a tough matchup. The idea behind it, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive than the last couple times. Last couple times I got like Croc and Mihawk out and then didn't swing. This time I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with it. Start off with a Dawn Pass. He starts off with a 2 Dawn Pass, so good for us that there's no searchers for him. We're going to start off with a 1 Dawn for a Cross Guild Searcher. We're going to grab a Galdino off of this, and then we're going to tap 1 for the Galdino. Just play it, search top 4, and we can only add emoji 2K, so we'll add that now. And then we have 1 extra Dawn, I believe, so we can swing a 6 life. He takes no trigger, and we pass it to him. The idea next turn is we can Croc and Mihawk, but I don't think we have a great play. He swings 5 life. We'll give him a 1K. He's going to tap 4 for the Zoro. He doesn't get to rest, I don't think, because we don't have multiple characters on board. We go to our 5 Dawn turn. And the idea here is we're going to swing 5 life. He gives us a 1K counter, the same Zoro. We're going to leader ability Croc and Mihawk. I'm thinking about what to pitch. Probably going to pitch the Croc. Hoping I find a promo Buggy as well. And an Alvida as well. Because I want to play the Alvida here to draw 3 trash 2. And we're going to be able to find a promo Buggy. Going to pitch the Slave Air. Probably not needed in this matchup. And going to pitch the Galdino. And we're going to pass. So now we have the 2 bodies. We have promo Buggy Mihawk for next turn. He doesn't currently have stage, so we could potentially shut off that Zoro. He'll probably find stage eventually, but at least it'll fill up board and get us a Mihawk. And it'll make it so if he plays like a Zoro Juro, for example, he's only going to be attacking once. And if he's doing that, he's also not buffing Sanji Pudding, so potentially can remove that with the Grab Blade we have in hand. He's going to tap 5. It looks like he's thinking about tapping 5 for Sanji and Pudding is on a 6 Dawn turn. I'm guessing that's what he's thinking. He's first going to swing 6 life. I'm going to take no trigger. And then he's going to tap 5 for Sanji Pudding, activate leader effect, which is return 2 Dawn, restand 2 Dawn, become a 6K leader. And also he gets 1 Dawn back active because of Sanji and Pudding's effect. So now he's a 6K leader. He has 3 Dawn. Now he's going to swing a big 9 life. We take no trigger, and he passes to us. Now here's where I'm going. I could do multiple things. I can Grab Blade away that Sanji Pudding, but I feel like that might be too slow. I kind of want to save that Grab Blade for later. I think the actual move is I'm going to swing 5 into the Zoro, and he gives it to us. I was trying to see if I can get some cards out of hand, but now what I'm going to do is I think I can swing. I could just hard cast the promo Buggy into Mihawk, but I feel like I need to be aggressive here. So I think maybe swing a 6 with the Alvida and an 8 with the Croc and Mihawk and either hit his life once or twice or get some hand size down. Maybe not even swing the Alvida, but I think the move is let's swing 8 first. He takes no trigger. Let's swing a 6. And we get a 2K out of hand. So that's nice. We're going to pitch a Croc and Mihawk. And we are going to promo Buggy into Mihawk, draw 2, trash 1, pitch maybe the Richie or the Alvida, and then we're going to pass it back to him. So now he still doesn't have stage, so he can't buff that Sanji Pudding. If he plays another Sanji Pudding down and doesn't play stage, I think Gravity Blade probably next turn. If not, we 10 cost Buggy, and our Alvida probably dies. I'll let it die depending on, like, if he swings 5 into it, I might protect it, but I think he's gonna probably swing a bigger number. I'll probably let the Alvida die. He's gonna tap 7 for Luffy Taro, return a Dawn. He gets to play Sanji Pudding. Now he's at less Dawn, so he will get the draw. And now he can essentially do leader effect for free, where he returns 2 Dawn, restands 2 Dawn, gets 2 Dawn back active. So essentially didn't return any Dawn. He becomes a 6K leader again. Taps 1 for stage. So now he does have stage. We're not going to be able to Gravity Blade away the Sanji Pudding. He's going to tap 1 for a, when you're at sea, fight against pirates, search top 3 for a Straw Hat, Kid Pirate, or Heart Pirate. He's going to add the 2K Soba Mask, Sanji. And then now he's going to swing 7 life, I believe. Or excuse me, it might be going into the Avita. And I'm thinking about whether to protect it. But we're gonna let the Alvita die. He still has the 7K Sanji Pudding swing, potentially could be 8. And if he swings the 7, I think I give the Mihawk blocker plus the Richie. So we'll do that. We'll block. We'll give the 1K. And then he's going to pass with 1 Dawn standing. But first he's going to activate stage to buff the standing Sanji Pudding. So we can't Gravity Blade both of them away. If I could, I would probably do that. But I think the move now is let's fill up our board. We're going to play a 4 cost. That's essentially a pseudo 5 cost. And then we are going to 10 cost Buggy away a Sanji Pudding. Then potentially next turn, Gravity Blade, drop another Buggy. But I think first, I think it's imperative now to get the Buggy out. So we're going to swing 7 into life. We get the 2K. We're going to tap 4 for the Moji. Now we're going to leader belly pitch it to Kabaji. 2K. We're going to bottom deck a Sanji Pudding with the Buggy, and we're going to pass. We can't swing leader into... because we can't swing leader into anything because he's a 6K leader. So now our board's full. We have a Mihawk blocker. We have a Moji blocker. He has 3 showing swings. He's at 2 life. I think we only got about 3 or 4 cards in hand. But yeah, he's at 8 Dawn total. We're at 9. So he can activate the stage. So he's going to activate it right away. Sanji Pudding is now a 7 cost. And he's thinking it through. Yeah. He's gonna, looks like, start up with a 7K swing into the Croc and Mihawk. I will give him a 2K Kabaji. Our hand is a 2K and a Gravity Blade, so we'll block with the Moji, and we get to draw off of that. Now he just has leader swing showing. He taps 6 for the Rush Luffy. Now he activates leader effect, returns 2 Dawn, restands 2 Dawn. He gets 1 back active because he only has 1 Sanji in play. Becomes a 6K leader. He can restand this Rush Luffy. We don't have a lot of cards in hand, but we might potentially have to let this Croc and Mihawk die. We do have 2 2Ks, I think. So the idea here is, depending on what he does, if he swings big into his Croc and Mihawk, we probably have to let it die. I'm more comfortable with the Croc and Mihawk dying because there's not a lot of removal in his deck, I believe. So it'll be okay. It's not as important as like the Mihawk blocker, more powerful. He is thinking about what to swing. He's got 4 Standing Dawn, and the swings coming are this 7. So he swings 7 into the 7. I will give a 2K Kabaji here. He does not choose to restand it and take a life. And now he's going to swing 6 life, and I give the blocker Mihawk. The only way I get punished for this is if he has an Electric Luna. But he's going to tap 3 for the Soba Mask. He used to play it for cheap because he's at less Dawn. They made 3 less Dawn. So now he's established a blocker, and he has 1 Standing Dawn. And I think the move here is we Grav Blade away the Luffy and the Soba Mask. But first I'm going to search with the Caldino. Now I'm really thinking about it because I'm wondering if I want to commit to this play. Like, do I just add a 2K to hand, or do I add a searcher? Because I kind of want to get some more 10 class Buggies in hand just in case. But I'm going to add the searcher. I probably should just add a 2K here. Maybe I shouldn't have even searched in the first place. But yeah, I think the better move here with this search is to add the 2K and not get so greedy searching for a 10 cost Buggy, which is going to be a brick, which I probably won't be able to play. And now the best option here is a 1K Richie blocker that we can't play this turn with Gravity Blade. So now we're going to just immediately Grav Blade away the Soba Mask and the Luffy. We get the bottom deck 2 6 costs. He did buff up the Sanji Pudding to 7, so we can't hit that. Otherwise we would. Now we're going to swing a 6 life. He takes no trigger. And I think the move here is we're just going to swing 7-12. And we could potentially swing the Buggy into the Sanji Pudding into something else. But I think at this point, I need to try to set up lethal. So let's get him to 0 life, or let's get him way more cards out of hand. For example, if I swing into the Sanji Pudding, I think it's just easier. He has the 1 down standing for a Gum Gum Giant. he can just go +4 immediately, and then that's up to 11. He just needs a 2K at that point. So let's make it use a ton of resources to counter out, or go down to 0, which is what he did. Now we have one blocker. We have the Mihawk. We have 2 cards in hand. If he has the Dead Man's Game, he might be able to rest it, and he would also need a Rusher as well, I think. If he has a 7-cost Sanji, not a lot of people run that in this deck. But restand Luffy as well could be potentially one that could cause us some trouble. But I think we have 1 2K in hand, so we might be able to counter out of 1 swing at that point. I don't think he's going to be able to kill us. But he might be able to. He's going to swing 9 life, or excuse me, 9 into the Croc and Mihawk. We'll let it die. Now he still has, I want to say, 8 Standing Dawn, and he's going to be able to leader effect. I think he played another stage at some point too. I might have missed saying that, but he got to draw a card, and now he can buff something else up. He can bump the Luffy Tara up. Not that it really matters too much, or he can play something else and buff that up and keep him protected. He's thinking either he only has 7 Standing Dawn. I think he has 2, so he's at 8 total Dawn, I think. He's thinking it through. We're at 10 Dawn, so again, he could play another Sanji for cheap for the discounted price of 3 rather than 6. Our hand is a 2K, 1K. It's a relatively decent amount of counter. He's going to swing 7 life. I could give the 2K, 1K. Let's just take the hit. No trigger. I believe it's a 10-cost Buggy. And now he's going to swing, I want to say this is 9 life. I don't think we can counter out. Actually, we could. We could block with the Mihawk and give 2K. He swing 8 life, excuse me. And we can give the 2K. So we will do that, stay at 2 life. Now he's going to tap 3 for the Soba Mask, buff it up to an 8 cost. He's going to leader effect, or he did leader effect in there. And then now he has 3 Standing Dawn. So the fact that he has 3 Standing Dawn makes me feel like I'm not comfortable about going for lethal. So I want to searching for, I don't know exactly what I'm searching for, maybe a 2K, but we are going to search. I was searching, I think, for a 4 cost I could play and then establish a 10 cost Buggy. That's what I was looking for. Like if I grabbed a Kabaji or a Moji or an Alvita, for example, I'd rather have Emoji, but I could get the 10 cost Buggy out. But now I'm just thinking about what to do. I think the move here is I can bottom deck his Soba Mask and then just start pressing him for game. Make sure he doesn't have bodies on board and just eat into his hand. So we are going to establish the Buggy, bottom deck the Soba Mask. We have to bottom deck that Buggy as well. We only have 1 card in hand, and it's a 2-cost Richie. So might play that down as well. I'm going to swing 6 life. He gives us a 2K. Now I'm just thinking about what numbers to swing. I think I have 3 Standing Dawn, and I think I want to keep 2 up for the Richie. But then I'm also going to think about, like, I'm just going to swing 12 here, but I think I should swing 13 because the idea was to play Richie. I was thinking about keeping 1 Dawn up for the Mihawk, but he's going to tap 1 for a Gum Gum Giant. He gets to tap 1, return 2 Dawn, pitch a card, and then draw 2. So he's thinking about what to pitch. He's already returned the Dawn and tapped the Dawn. Still has 2 Dawn standing. He's going to pitch a Dead Man's Game, so he gets to draw 2. And then he needs to give us 2K, 1K, so he needs to give us 3K total counter. He's going to tap 2 for Thunder Bagua. He does get to ramp Arrested Dawn. But now he has 3 cards in hand and no standing dawn. And at this point, I think I actually might have game. Let's swing 10, and I got it. So yeah, we're able to get the dub here. I think if I had to credit anything, it was being patient with the gravity blade. I think like I could have easily played it on curve and got rid of the Zoro and the Sanji pudding. Potentially that could still be a very strong play, and maybe I go on to win the game as well. But I feel like being patient with it, waiting for a right opportunity, getting my board out and doing my game plan as well as being able to get the 10 cost Buggy. Because if I gravity blade on curve, I'm not establishing bodies towards getting that Buggy out, and I feel like I need to get the Buggy out. But I don't know. I'd love to hear comments or ideas on that. Let me know in the comments what you think of it differently. Really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.